Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about a subject that people are constantly asking me to talk about, and that is cryptocurrency. And what I have always said about cryptocurrency is you must look at Bitcoin. It is the mother of all cryptocurrency. And with looking at Bitcoin, you can see where the trends will be in all cryptocurrency. So before I get going with this video, I want to remind everyone to sign up for my free newsletter. Go to galacticcenter.org and you'll get all my predictions delivered to your email address weekly free. Now, the other thing is, if you want your own personal predictions and delivered to your calendar on your phone or computer, go to Galactic Planner. My Galactic Planner does just that. It will calculate your personal birth chart and deliver all your predictions to your calendar. And every day you will be prepared for what the planets will bring you. So go to galacticplanner.com. And you can also find it on my website, galacticcenter.org. And don't forget that my prediction day is December 14th. You can also buy a ticket to attend my all-day 2025 predictions workshop. And that's all on galacticcenter.org. And last but not least, if you want to join a spiritual community and meet with us every week, become part of my Patreon. That is an amazing community of high-minded people. We learn from each other. Check it out. It's all on galacticcenter.org. Okay, let's get going. I know you're impatiently waiting for my talk on Bitcoin. Now, as you guys know, I started with Bitcoin way back in the beginning and have always believed it was amazing because it gave the power to the people away from the banks. That was why I totally loved it. But over the years, it became where it's not a currency anymore, where we're not using it like I thought we would as money. I thought cryptocurrency is the way that money is going to shift. But of course, we have the banks, we have the biggest institutions of money. They don't necessarily want their power taken away. And so what's happened is, in the prospect of Bitcoin becoming so valuable over the years, because when I first started, it wasn't hardly worth anything. But then all of a sudden, it went up to 20, 30, 60, a share, a coin, $60,000. That is a lot of money. And let me just say this. I don't know if I should say this or not, but I had a lot of Bitcoin, and I had it in a publicly traded, I'm not going to say, organization, and it got stolen. Yes. So what I want you to know is that it is not safe to have Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Yes, there are ways you could make it super safe, and you've got to do these things. But if it is stolen, there's no way you can recoup because the government will not back you. That's what's difficult about it. And then again, we have all these companies or countries that will tap into companies and paralyze them because they they take away their ability to use the internet or to use their computers. And the only way they can get it all back after they hack these big companies is they have to be paid in Bitcoin, and then they'll give it all back. But, there's a lot of corruption. And, you get a lot of people that are completely out there looking for a way to make quick money. They can be very corrupt. And that's what's happened a lot with this. But my hope is that it can eventually be used as currency. Instead of today, it's hoarded as though it were gold. And a lot of people, and I love the fact that it gives the power back to the people. But it's very confusing how the trends have all gone. But because Trump was elected president and he supports the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, of course, Bitcoin has gone way up. And I'm here to tell you when it's going to go up and down. So you keep your Bitcoin or your cryptocurrency in a safe, locked place. Okay? You know how to do that. Don't take any risk because you will lose it if you're not careful. So here's the deal, guys. I know you're waiting for this. I have been tracking Bitcoin for so long, and I've noticed the chart that I use called the white papers chart works amazing. It really does. And there are some degrees. While transiting Jupiter right now is in Taurus. This is fantastic for Bitcoin. And it's going to be in Taurus between now through May 14th. And there's a particular degree, couple of degrees in this chart. I have all the transits printed out here where I know it will go up. Well, I shouldn't say no. I think it'll go up. So you've got to take this with a grain of salt. Yes, because I am not a financial planner and I'm not an expert with cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, but I work with astrology and the charts, and many times it's correct, not 100%. So you got to take this with a grain of salt. So give my little protection here. So, but looking at this, Jupiter from the chart is going to be aspecting Venus. And this is December 10th. Now, I don't know when this video is going to air, but we will have proof if this gave a little jump. But it's been going up, and that is that Jupiter has been aspecting Venus in this chart for a while. So it's been going up all this time. So December 10th. But then we have Saturn aspecting Venus, which could bring it down a little bit the third week of January. And hey, if it goes down, that's the time to buy because I see it coming up again. But December 20th, Jupiter will be aspecting Rahu, which could bring it up again. So you see, I'm seeing it like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. So be aware that it's going to be going up and down, not drastically, but it will be going up and down. And so I'm thinking that the third week of January give a little break, and in February there will definitely be a break. Then again around March 21st, yes, March 21st, Jupiter will be aspecting Venus again. Venus deals with money, and this should bring it up again. But the most important time of all, yes, is May. So I've heard a lot of psychics and astrologers saying April was the month that Bitcoin would go way up. And I'm thinking it is more or less going to be May. So I am looking at May around the 13th. When Jupiter aspects Mercury in this chart at the last degree of Virgo, it should go up. And it has before when Jupiter's aspected Mercury. Now that's not to say it happens every time, but that's my prediction that it's going to go up around, for the highest, I think it could be around May 13th, around that time. And then I think it'll kind of level off. The summer's going to be kind of course, it's not summer in Australia, but you know what I'm saying. The months of June and July, we have a lot of havoc going on with the planets. And that would mean some fighting, hostility, anger, war going on in the planet. And when that happens, that brings the stock market and along with the stock market, Bitcoin down somewhat. So I'm thinking its peak will probably be in May. It's not going to go down like, where you're going to lose everything. I think it's just going to peak and it's going to go down a little bit and level off for a while. And then when Jupiter is in Gemini, it's not going to be as strong, I don't think, but I could be wrong. But I think it's really the time to get invested, stay in it, but possibly if you're in it just for, and most people are, for the gains and the money, the quick money, I think after May, it's going to level out. So these are my predictions. Good luck. Be cautious. Be aware that cryptocurrency is not a sure deal. It is a risk, and it is like gambling. So you must be careful. But another thing is, my hope is that there will be some changes where this can start working as money and ways of exchange like it was meant to. And it is used to exchange, but in many corrupt ways where people can't be tracked. And that's not a good thing. But most of all, it would be nice to give the power back to the people instead of all the institutions making so much money off the people. So this is my hope and the good part of cryptocurrency, and it can play a major part in how we exchange money. And this is what I think it was meant to do and what it's good for. And I hope that this is where we can go with it. Now, that's my opinion. I know there's many others out there that you have your own opinion, but my wish for this video is to help people understand when it will come up or down and how you can make the best advantage with your own money with cryptocurrency. So I hope this helps. And like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm using the cycles of astrology, which are, I want to say, 75% correct. And the reason why it's not 100%, there's free will involved in all of this. So take this with a grain of salt and use it if you like. And good luck and Happy New Year. Have a happy 2025. So with that, if you want to learn more about me, go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. Sign up for a reading, my Galactic Planner, which will help you every day. And don't forget my world predictions. And even if you can't make my world predictions, it will be recorded. You can purchase it after the live class. So thank you for being here and happy 2025.